The action RTS genre has been a long-standing favorite among PC gamers for decades now. And as the genre looks to expand into the world of console gaming too, more and more high-quality titles are being released year after year. Whether it's combating aliens in a sci-fi setting or traveling back to an ancient historical time period, the RTS genre truly has something for everyone. Hello and welcome to RetroCade. Today, we will look at the 10 best action RTS games of all time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to support us in our journey. Aliens: Dark Descent is the latest game in the iconic Aliens franchise. Set on the planet Letha, players command a squad of colonial marines in their fight against a xenomorph outbreak, as well as against the cultists who follow them. Players will have to manage the facilities within their base, their squad's equipment and preparation, as well as their tactics and movement in the field. The tense atmosphere and gameplay make for a great action RTS experience, and no prior knowledge of the Aliens universe is required. This game is available on PC, both consoles, both gens. Originally released in 1999, Homeworld has long been a beloved title in the RTS space, particularly among fans of sci-fi settings. A sequel and a remastered collection have been released over the years, with Homeworld 3 expected to release in 2024. Players control a fleet of starships and engage in huge 3D space battles in one of the best space RTS experiences around. With a wide variety of unit customization and battlefield tactics, there is plenty to get stuck into with the Homeworld series, and never a better time to get started than now. The Homeworld series is available only on PC. Empires of the Undergrowth is a unique RTS experience that sees players take control of an ant colony as they struggle to survive the experiments of a mad scientist. Players can choose from a variety of different ant species and will have to collect resources to feed their queen, as well as combat a range of insect enemies along the way. Although still in early access, the game features a number of deep mechanics, as players must burrow their way around the environment, collect food, and create spaces for eggs. Empires of the Undergrowth is only on PC. In Steel Division 2, players command massive armies across large-scale battles in a World War II setting. There are not many games that are able to realistically simulate wartime tactics quite like this one. The only downside to the game is that it can be very difficult for newer players to get into, since there is limited help offered in-game and a number of complex mechanics for players to learn. Fortunately, the game's enthusiastic community is happy to help and provide plenty of support through tutorials and forums. Steel Division 2 is only on PC. Arguably one of the best games ever set in the iconic Lord of the Rings universe, Battle for Middle-earth and its sequel Battle for Middle-earth 2 have been highly praised for their large-scale RTS combat and campaign mechanics. Despite both games being released over 15 years ago, the modding community is continually adding content to the game, with the latest free Age of the Ring update giving the game a huge overhaul. Sure to please any Tolkien fan, this game is also likely to provide plenty of enjoyment for anyone looking to command large armies and witness epic spectacles on the battlefield. Battle for the Middle-earth 2 is available on PC and Xbox consoles.
The strategic options in StarCraft 2 are...
Formerly the frontier of esports and one of the most popular RTS titles of all time, the StarCraft series has faded away in recent years. With no mention of a StarCraft 3 coming anytime soon, developers at Blizzard Entertainment have turned their focus elsewhere. Despite this, StarCraft and the more popular StarCraft 2 remain among the best RTS games of all time. With a slightly more arcade-style aesthetic than some other titles, the games are focused on fast-paced competitive battles and require a combination of planning and skill to win. StarCraft series is only on PC.
Every unit in StarCraft 2 is completely unique.
Achtung! Angriffstruppe ist unterwegs.
Having released its third installment, the Company of Heroes franchise puts players in command of large-scale armies during World War II. With a number of factions and settings across the series, players can experience historical authenticity and real-time tactics in an excellent blend of intensity and strategy. Whether for fans of the RTS genre as a whole, or for fans of the World War II setting specifically, Company of Heroes really provides the best of both worlds and introduces players to a number of iconic units, vehicles, and aircraft as they battle over territory in a range of campaigns and game modes. The latest game on the franchise, Company of Heroes 3, is available on PC and on last-gen consoles. The Command & Conquer series has long been a fan favorite for sci-fi RTS lovers and really revolutionized the genre with its unit combination of base building, unit variation, and large-scale combat. From the Cold War-themed Red Alert trilogy to the Tiberium Wars saga, Command & Conquer has consistently delivered with brilliant and engaging futuristic battles, featuring air, land, and even sea units. The deployment of dramatic super weapons can also add an element of urgency to each battle, with every side working towards the ultimate goal of obliterating all others. The Command & Conquer games are only available on PC.
With incendiary arrows.
Age of Empires is a must-play for any fans of historical RTS games or city builders. Players must command one of a number of historical nations as they work to build up a settlement from nothing, eventually turning it into a formidable city and destroying their opponents. The latest installment, Age of Empires 4, focuses on the period between the Dark and Imperial Ages, though previous iterations have focused on the Discovery Age as well. The latest installment from the franchise, Age of Empires 4, is available on PC and Xbox consoles. Arguably the greatest series when it comes to action RTS is the Total War series. Starting in the year 2000 with Total War Shogun, the series developed by Creative Assembly now spans a multitude of historical eras. Whether for fans of the Napoleonic era, ancient Rome, or medieval Europe, the opportunity to command historical armies and conquer lands in the game's epic grand campaigns should appeal to players of all backgrounds and interests. The latest installment, Total War Pharaoh, seeks to expand the series even further, and it's available on PC. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.